Hey guys, it's Eric with Chevy of Everett, and if you remember right, around this time last year, I was super excited to show you an RST Silverado, and now I finally get a chance to do a ride along with you, show you some cool features of this brand new Silverado EV. It is the wave of the future. A lot of people are skeptical about electricity and electric vehicles. General Motors put this thing through the test. If they wanted it to fail, they would have released it last year instead of waiting a year to perfect things, to make sure it was good enough for you and your family to own. I can't wait to show you. Let's go take a peek. So the one thing that I see that separates itself from all the other vehicles out there that are electric, it's the front end. This thing is amazing. It's got all the lines, all the slits, the slots, the ins, the outs, the curves. It's got all your parking sensors on it. I call these, General Motors, whether it's the Equinox, the Blazer, or the Silverado EV. I'm a huge movie buff, and this goes back to the RoboCop days. It reminds me of looking at RoboCop's visor. It's amazing, especially if you've seen the newer one where he's got the black helmet on. It's cool. I love it. It looks like a great machine. The lights are great. The sensors keep you safe. From the grill to the window, you'll see all the safety sensors. You see the sensors for the Super Cruise. That means hands-free on certain roads in America. Over 700 pounds of torque, 700 horsepower with wide open watts mode. Tows over 10,000 pounds, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. And later, guys, when we go on the freeway, we're gonna get a chance to test out that wide open watts mode. It's phenomenal. You know, lots of people get vehicles and they want things bigger. It's gotta be bigger, it's gotta be better. How about 24-inch standards, wheels and tires? I mean, that's pretty big, right? It also has the ride height adjustment. So right now it's on the lowest setting. The cool thing is too, is the side of the vehicle. You know, when I get out of my vehicle, I wanna look back and I wanna see something that I'm proud of driving. I just don't wanna drive it because everybody else is driving it. From the keyless entry door handles where you just push your thumb here to open them up, to the design here on the top. And yes, a lot of people will say that this does remind folks of the old Avalanche. Well, it's okay to rebuild some things. You know, it's okay to take something out of the ground and lift it back up. And I think that that's what they did, is they knew that there's a lot of people who loved the way that Avalanche looked, and they put it into the new EV Silverado, and it looks amazing. And this is one of the coolest features that I love, from the lights, and it goes right down into the body sculpture. It's not flat. It's got style. It's got charisma. And the driver's gonna look good driving it too, I promise. The multi-flex tailgate is also a General Motors exclusive. It's been around for a while. The cool thing I love about this year in this EV is it actually tells you which button does which. I had a lot of feedback from a lot of my Silverado people who purchased vehicles with the multi-flex tailgate, and they were like, why do they just have two buttons next to each other? Why can't we get them to distinguish which one is which? Well, now it's push this one to go all the way down, or just push this one to flex it. And that's what you can kind of do, just like before. Little laptop table, you need a bed extender, whatever you need to do, you can do it with this. I love the fact that if you're shorter, smaller, maybe you need to get something inside, or maybe you just need to take that extra step up to get into your truck. That always works too. It's that simple, it's that easy. It's a lot of room. No other truck on the market, unless it's a flatbed, is gonna compete with the Silverado EV space. It's a fact. I talk about space, I talk about convenience, I talk about comfort all the time. Better, better, better. Well, this is better. If you guys go camping, you want to plug something in, plug something up, it's a wall. It's what we plug into at our house. This is insane. It's a double 3-prong and a double 3-prong right there, and then you have a 240 right here. You got buttons for it, levers, so you can literally go camping. You want to plug the TV in, you want to go tailgating. Tell me how cool you'd look going to a Seahawks, a Huskies, a Cougars game. Anything that's gonna get you to tailgate, to where you can lower this down, put in a TV, hook up an electric grill, you got the Foreman out. Let's go, let's go. I'm excited, I'm so excited. So when you get inside of the Silverado EV, like my cameraman said earlier, it doesn't feel like we're in a truck. Trucks are more squarer inside. You feel like you're more bubbly in here. You're kind of in a bubble. And the other cool thing is, this is basically a Google tablet, I call it. It's a big screen powered by Google. You got to sign in. It takes voice commands, but here you can control your parking assist, traction control, auto high beams, power window lockout, dome lights, heads up display. It has auto parking assist, so if you need it to help you maneuver into a spot that you're not feeling comfortable with, it can help you do it. Cooled seats, heated steering wheel, You also get 8 years of connected activity through the app of, the My Chevrolet app, which is pretty cool. It'll diagnose your vehicle. You can start and stop it, sound the alarm, flash the lights, put in destinations. If you're gonna go travel far, it'll tell you where to stop, how long to charge. It's pretty amazing, especially when you have vehicles that General Motors is producing that are charging anywhere from 78 miles to 100 miles in just 10 minutes. And as far as storage, everybody likes to go on long trips, journeys, whether you're working, driving in the city, doesn't matter what you're doing, we gotta have room as human beings. The doors have tons of cup holders, 2 cup holders here, there's a wireless charge pad here, you can put your fingers under here, press this button, and you can literally, my whole arm just disappears. That is ginormous. It's like a purse. Just set my purse in there. I mean, I don't have one, but if I had one, I would just set it in there. Nobody's gonna steal that. Lift this up, another big bucket. Like, my arm disappears again. If you got friends in the back, maybe they got belongings that they gotta put in here because you guys are going in the movie theater, have them put it in there because nobody can tell that it's even there. It's like the door, the closet to Narnia. I wonder what's in here. We're gonna have such great adventures together, guys. Come on, I'm telling you, you gotta come see this. Alrighty guys, so now we're just gonna take a little trip back to the dealership from beautiful Harborview Park here in Everett, Washington. A couple of things I like to do when I get in, check my mirrors. I love that these are power folding. They're also heated and they defrost themselves in the winter, which is pretty cool. They got blind spot monitors on them. I like to reach up, turn on my digital rear view mirror camera. I just love the way it looks where I'm looking through a high quality camera image as opposed to, what's behind me. Now, there's a couple of cool things on here. Like I mentioned earlier, this RST does have in-drive modes. You can turn on the wow setting. So I'm gonna turn the fan down a little bit just so you can, it's like a video game. We just entered level 1, guys, and let's see if we can make it through this dungeon. Just kidding. We're gonna be safe. Let's go. When you do have it in wide open Watts mode, it's pretty neat. It pumps like an artificial sound through the cabin to make it feel like engine-y noises or, muffler noises, which is pretty cool. Very smooth. It's got the lane departure system too, so if I feel like I'm veering out, it's gonna vibrate my seat, kind of bring me back in the middle. It does have the forward brake mitigation too, so, if I'm not paying attention or somebody in front of me isn't paying attention, they slam on the brakes, the vehicle is gonna go ahead and respond for me. It's so cool, the fact that I could press one pedal driving and I could use the reverse propulsion of the electric engine to slow me down as opposed to my brakes. So what does that mean? I'm gonna, have better brake life. If you're in that bumper to bumper traffic using one pedal driving, the brake hold feature is really cool because it'll pop up to say brake hold, and that means that you can just sit back and chill. Nope, it's fun. Like hitting some bumps right there, just soaking it up. The 24s feel great. I've ridden in some vehicles and I've driven some vehicles with 24-inch wheels on them, and it does not feel friendly. This, however, does feel friendly. And then, there's a little big bump. And then that's just a little bit. We just put the wow mode on, just had to open it up a little bit. It's a safe area. But yeah, it's a good ride, you guys. Just remember, we are a part of the Harnish Auto family. I know I say it all the time in my videos. If you want to experience better, come to a Harnish Auto family dealership like Chevy of Everett, like Chevy of Puyallup, Kia of Everett. We really do care about our people. You guys really do matter. When we say better, we mean better everything, from better cars to better service to just being better to people. So if you do get a chance, give us a call, but make sure more importantly too that you're liking our video, you're sharing it, you're following us, and you tell your friends and family about us. If you guys are out of state and you've got friends or family that are in Snohomish, King, Pierce County, we do deliveries, we go far to get vehicles. We would love to earn your business. We'd love to earn you and make you a part of our family. Again, I'm Eric with Chevy of Everett, and this test drive's done. We will see you next time. Thanks for coming.